Hey guys, David Patrick Green here, davidpatrickgreen.com, hackhollywood.com, actorpower.com. Today I want to talk to you about something that actors tend to do a lot of, especially if you live in Los Angeles or New York or a big market like that, where there's a lot of actors and there's also a lot of activity like casting directors, producers. There's a lot of projects being made. And the topic today is general submissions. Okay, so a general submission is when you just send in a headshot to a casting director, usually a casting director. You could send it to a producer as well, but because casting directors have projects on the go, you're sending your materials into them. So what is the point of a general submission, and what do you think happens with general submissions, and therefore should you do them at all? Okay, so when you send in your general materials, basically you send a headshot to a casting director or even a postcard for that matter. And basically maybe you include a letter or a little note and it says, "Hi, I'm so-and-so. I'd like to be considered for any projects that you have on the go. Please feel free to select a role that I might be right for." Okay, so from the perspective of the actor, that seems like a great idea because you're leaving it open. Whatever you think I look like, I'm willing to come in and read for and show you what I can do. Makes total sense because it leaves your options wide open. Okay, that is the exact problem with general submissions. It leaves the options wide open. So let's look at the general submission from the perspective of the casting director. You're running a casting office and you are very busy dealing with producers. You are running casting sessions where you have to choose from thousands of specific submissions from agents. You're on the phone with agents and the agents are submitting and making suggestions about who their actor should play. So they have a lot of really specific advice they're getting on who they should be bringing in. And so they're extremely busy with that because casting directors work their butts off. Sometimes they're literally working from early in the morning till late at night, depending on how busy they are and depending on what the season is. So you can imagine how busy they are. And then on top of that, they get hundreds, if not thousands, of general submissions, which are new actors trying to enter the business that don't really understand how casting works. And so they therefore don't understand that there's all this really specific activity going on. So if you get a general submission and it says, "Hi, I'm so-and-so, please consider me for anything." What do you do with that? That would take so much effort and work to figure out what to do with this person, and they're also already someone that they don't know. So you've got all these actors and agents that you know, and now you've got these actors you don't know, and they're just saying, "I know you don't know me, but just bring me in for something." It's really not helpful to the casting directors when you submit yourself generally. If you really don't know them and they don't know what you'd be right for, then you've got to somehow find a way to get in front of them face to face, because that's the only way they're ever going to get a sense of who you are and what you might be right for. But you've got to do the work first. You've got to figure all that stuff out, okay? Because if you haven't decided it, if you are not telling them exactly what you're right for, and you're going to leave it up to them, then you're letting somebody else do the work that you should be doing for your own career. So basically, the long and short of it is general submissions are basically a waste of your money, and they're a waste of your time as well as the time of casting directors and producers or whoever else you might send those to. And that includes agents. You might be doing general submissions to agents as well. Again, I don't know where I fit into your roster. I don't know exactly what I'd be right for. So you decide, because I want it to be easy for you. Well, what you think is making things easier for these people is actually making it way, way harder. Virtually impossible. Because you can imagine basically being giving a picture of somebody and then deciding if you want to represent them or if you want to bring them in. And then trying to figure out what you would bring them in for. And if you're an agent, what they would be right for. Impossible task. And certainly If it was a game, it would be a fun game to play. You know, choose the actor and then match them to the role. But unfortunately, this is their job. It's not a game. So general submissions are largely a waste of time because the people receiving them don't know what to do with them. And even if they had the time, they would still be largely guessing. And so it's really your job to do everything you do extremely specifically and extremely clearly. So you let them know, this is what I'm capable of. This is what I want to do. Please bring me in. Okay? In that case, they can at least make a decision, yes or no. But when it's just do something with me, it's always going to be a no. So you're going to spend a lot of money on postage if you're sending it in, or you're going to just spend a lot of time getting headshots taken that don't really tell a specific story. You're going to be spending a lot of time that could be spent in much, much more productive ways that will help your career and that will help the casting directors and the agents or whoever else you are doing these submissions to. And if you figure out ways to help these people do their jobs better and make more money or be more productive, spend less time doing things that aren't productive, they will value you. So think of it that way. Try and add value. Don't try and create work for these people. Okay, guys, that's it for now. If you liked this, give me the 2 thumbs up, and please share this, collaborate with your friends and other actors, and subscribe to my channel so you get more videos like this. I will talk to you soon.